Welcome back, guys, to another video. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. So as you guys already know, I blew the Evo. As you guys saw in the last previous videos, I showed you guys I blew the engine. So let me give you guys a little up to date. Here's my story. After I got the car tuned, even before I got tuned, I was running different spark plugs. I was running NGK spark plugs, and when I got the car tuned, they told me it was recommended to run the Denso's IKH20 or 22, I believe. Let me see. IKH22. So this is a spark plug that they recommended me to run, which is the OEM, I guess you can say, a good replacement for OEM. I went ahead before I got the car tuned. As you guys know, I redid the timing belt and I switched to those spark plugs. So I got the car tuned. After I got the car tuned, maybe a day, 2 days after, I did a couple of pulls, and my car started misfiring after a pull. So I went ahead and I pulled out the 4th cylinder spark plug, and it was broken. Not completely, but I forget what the white part of the spark plug is called. But that was broken. So I went to the store, I bought a new spark plug. I was like, not a big deal. Changed that out, fixed the issue. Car was running good again. And as you guys can, obviously that day, I did some runs and they did it again. So it broke the number 4 cylinder spark plug, and it also did the number 2 cylinder. I have never heard, a piston actually literally hitting a spark plug, because from my knowledge, it's a piston is never supposed to touch a spark plug. So I started thinking, I wonder if my head was resurfaced. I resurfaced it once the first time, but I don't know, what else, if it's been resurfaced before, because the car did have ARPs already when I had it. So maybe the previous owner pulled off the head, and he did a metal head gasket, and I think actually OEM's already a metal head gasket, but he did ARPs, and I don't know if the head has been resurfaced too much, but the guy that we use to do our machine work, I've never had an issue with him. So I'm thinking, he would have told me, because I do know that the heads do have a little mark on them to where it can't be resurfaced anymore. So I think he would have told me, if it wasn't be able to be resurfaced again. So I don't know, I had all kinds of thoughts in my head. I did contact my tuner, and he told me my 4th cylinder went really lean. Another thing, when I blew my engine the first time, I got my injectors flow tested. Again, I have my injectors are Precision 1000 cc's. I got the injectors flow tested by a local shop here in AZ. They did a test, and one injector came out a lot lower than all the other ones. So I thought, maybe it was that 4 cylinder, it was that injector to the 4 cylinder that was low. I'm not positive. I had them run, clean them out, run tests, and then redo everything after he cleaned them out and put new filters and everything on them. And after he did that, when the results came back good, so he told me, what, the test came back good, all your injectors are firing perfect. I had them running for quite a bit of time, and everything looks good, the results look good. So I was like, all right, maybe they were just clogged. It was clogged, and maybe that's what caused my engine the first time. But this is the second time already this has happened, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of those injectors. I don't want to take another chance to maybe blow another engine, because it's just, this engine is not even a year old, which not the engine, the bottom end, it's not even a year old, and I purchased it from Mitsubishi brand new. So I don't want to keep going through this over and over and over again. So what the plan is I contacted Mitsubishi. I told them that I had purchased this bottom end from them not even a year ago, and I told them what had happened. So I'm gonna try it and see if, you know, the warranty might cover it, and maybe I get lucky and I get another bottom end. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's if they'll go with it or not, but I think it's worth a shot. If I don't have to spend, you know, $3,000-$4,000 on buying forged internals, I'm all up for it. But yeah, so I called them, I talked to them, they told me to pull out the bottom end and then take it to them how I purchased it, which is, you know, just pistons and crank in the block, obviously. So that's what we're gonna do today, actually. I want to get started on, you know, start taking off axles and drive shaft and try to get as far as I can to see, you know, I need to take this bottom end now so I can take it up to them before my year is completely over. So my year should be done in June or July, I believe. I think it's July 4th or something like that, maybe, not sure, but that's when it's going to be the year. So I want to get that done before, you know, I don't want to get closer to the date and then I'm over here being in a hurry. So so yeah, that's what the plan is. The plan is, you know, take it to them, and maybe the warranty, you know, they inspect the block and maybe the warranty will cover it. Who knows? Not positive if they're gonna go for it or not, but I think it's worth a shot. It doesn't hurt. If they do not go for it, I'm planning to go with the stroker kit, with a 2.3 stroker kit, and which is, you know, forged internals, a forged crank, and forged pistons. So that's the plan if, you know, the warranty won't exchange it or anything. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up with the whole warranty because, you know, they might not go for it, but I think it's worth a shot. So yeah, guys, I think that's about it. That's that I can think of as far as, you know, if this has happened to anybody else, I would like to know, like, or if you guys have any ideas of why it's doing that, you know, breaking spark plugs and, you know, doing that to my motors. When we tuned the car, the whole time it was tuned, you know, we were always on the rich side of things. So I don't know, man, I don't want to say it was a tune, you know, it's an injector. So I want to pull out my fuel pump. I want to, you know, check my the sock on the fuel pump. I want to, you know, I'm gonna get rid of those injectors and I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some different ones. I want to check everything because I do not want this to happen again. Like, it's a huge headache and it really sucks. Oh, there goes another engine, but you know, not even my first gen, guys, not even my first gen that you know, poor baby. It's an untuned 4G63. You know, I don't think I've ever told you guys my setup on this, but you know, this is a bone stock motor, 550cc injectors. It has a 20G turbo on 15 psi, and it is not tuned, and it runs awesome. You know, it's been running for 5 years, and I used to daily it like really far when I used to do landscaping, and you know, and all it's taken is just, you know, maintenance, seals, a new clutch, this and that, and I've beat on it pretty hard. You know, I raced a couple of cars, and you know, it's I don't want to say I abuse it because I don't abuse it, but you know, it's gotten its good little runs, and it's still running freaking awesome. It's still taking me to work every single day, and you know, the Evo, this is the second engine already, and there has to be something that's causing, you know, this to happen. So if you guys have any tips or any ideas of what it might be, if anybody has experienced this before with your cars, or you know, I would love to know, and I would like to, you know, take your input because I don't want this to happen again. And you know, if I get some ideas or you know, I could look out for them and check it on my car and make sure, you know, I don't have that issue. So anyways, guys, Alright guys, I got the transmission fluid drained and I got the transfer case fluid drained. It looked really clean, super clean as a whistle. Took off this little cross member thing. So let's show you guys what's popping. Oh, you guys can't see shit. Gotta get the light charged up. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pop out the axles on both sides and then continue with everything else. So yeah, boy. Alright guys, so I haven't started on the axles. Excuse my crazy ass hair. I'm freaking up and down and got a crazy fucking hair day. But I haven't took off the axles. I took off the AC compressor, power steering pump, and I took off the starter so I can have more room. But now I'm gonna get started on the axles. So yeah, boy. You guys hear that? It's lucky this bad boy on the street because they'll catch that gap. You feel me? When the Evo is down, everybody wants to speed through the streets of 4G63 Attic. I'm just kidding, guys. Alright guys, axles are out. I have them bad boys out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the spindles back on. So when I drop the car, the garage door is not gonna clear to close, so I'm gonna have to drop it at the end when I'm done. But axles are out. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking. I'm gonna let all the harness off and unhook shift cables, slave cylinder lid, all that stuff loose, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, let me give you guys a little update where I'm at. I'm pretty much bald right here. Got everything out of the way right here. I actually let this loose too already. I got the harness all out of the way and it's right there. Let's see what else. I'm draining. When you take off the line from, there's a line right here that goes to the transfer case. It's still draining some fluid down there, so I'm letting that finish up, and then I'm just let off the shifter cables and let off the mortar mounts, and then start letting it down with the jack. So I'll get you guys another little update right now when I get started after this this fluid decides that it wants to finish draining. Alright guys, I went ahead and took off the front bumper as well too, because this had happened a while ago. So I'll go ahead and take that to my buddy Curly Fab so we can get that re-welded. And I think I'm gonna redo my intercooler piping as well, go to aluminum because this is stainless steel, so thinking of doing that. So yeah guys, still there. Alright guys, I'm to the point where it's time to let it down, so I'm gonna let loose all the mortar mounts and get her going. See where if I can put the camera for you guys somewhere around here. Oh shit. Alright guys. There she is. I got it for you guys. We got her out. Not that much of a big deal, to be honest. It was pretty easy. The first time I struggled a little more, but the second time around I got it. Alright guys, so we're gonna call it a wrap. That is it for today. She's out. That's the most important thing. Wanted to get it out so I can start pull off the tranny. You pull off the transfer case, take off all this stuff right here, and then drive it down to Mitsubishi to see what they, what they tell me. They're gonna inspect the block, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully they go for it and they they switch it out, they warranty it out. So that would be really cool. Because by doing that gives me more money to switch parts that I believe what can I say, that I believe, like the injectors. I want to purchase a new oil cooler. I want to do a new what was I gonna say, intercooler piping, oil cooler, new injectors. I want to do the balance delete, balance shaft delete, just things. So we'll see if they go for it. But if they don't, we're gonna have to stroke it out to a 2.3. So yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. We accomplished what we wanted to do, and hopefully you guys liked the video. What else? I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Anyways, I forgot. But yeah guys, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below if you guys have any suggestions of what I told you guys about the whole spark plugs. So the intercooler, I did pull it off as well too. Like I said, I'm gonna take that to Curly Fab to get that bracket rewelded. I want to get the piping rewelded. So yeah guys, that sure is. And I will catch you guys in the next time. Have a good day.